What's going on, everybody? I'm Shy. This is the Dollar Tree. We are back with another video. Let's go. All right. I am very excited, as you can tell. This is what I've been talking about. This is what I've been waiting for, guys. The pullback, the big pullback. I have said this in multiple videos if you have been paying attention. Unfortunately, first, let's start off with Ethereum. Ethereum just under $500 before the pullback. I expected to get to 500. Doesn't really make a difference to me. I just want to see Ethereum perform. Like I said, I had Ethereum a long time ago. So that's that. It came close. I think it came up to about $486 on the exchange that I was checking out. But so this is what we're going on with this is what we're going to talk about in this video. We're going to talk about the pullback, where we could possibly see a bounce. No guarantees. We're going to take a look at all the losses. I'm going to go in here, screen share and everything, take a look at all the losses in the market thus far. Discuss potential opportunities for getting in on some coins to make money from the recovery, as well as this as well, which I'm going to get to right now, which is I want to do the credit video, but let's stick to what's going on right now, as well as having cash on the side and what you plan on investing in going forward. All right, so let's get right to it. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you know when we upload a new video. Thank you. Now that you've hit the like button and subscribed, this is why I said you have to have cash on the side. If you're going to choose to do midterm, long-term trades, you want to set it and forget it. I have my sell targets, my sell prices. If it takes 6 months, 8 months, or a year, it's fine because I have a substantial amount of money in the market. If you see opportunities to increase your holdings, from here and there, you might want to take advantage of those opportunities. But overall, what we're talking about here is cash on the side for opportunities like this, so you can create a new situation for opportunity to make gains in the market. Let's talk about it. So $5,000, let's say you have $5,000 in the market, you've had it in the market, and you've had it in the market for 8 months. And let's just say you up $4,000 over the last 8 months on your $5,000. You have been stashing money on the side, an additional $2,500 over the last 8 months for an opportunity like this to help, again, increase your overall portfolio over time for these pullbacks. And of course, you must understand basic technical analysis so you can identify these opportunities and know when to get into the market. All right. And that means strategizing to buying in accumulation zones. What I talk about on this channel, it makes sense. If you know these pullbacks and these cycles for these assets, you understand the opportunities because you understand basic technical analysis when to get into the market. All right. So now, does this present a great opportunity for us to get into the market and take advantage of this pullback? Potentially so, yes, but not 50% or more of your portfolio, because Bitcoin possibly can see 8,500. That's no guarantee. We may see an effective bounce around 9,300 to 9,600. So, and yes, I am working on getting a setup so I can, do like a lot of these other guys do when, it's me on the screen and I'm going through the charts. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. I'm drawing it out. Yes, I am going to get to that. And a lot of you are probably wondering, why are you so excited that the market is going down? Dislike. Done, unsubscribe. Listen, guys, I've said this on numerous occasions. Do you want to make $10,000 off of $2,000 or $100,000 off of $20,000? Come on. Think big. Let's go, guys. Let's think big. We want the best opportunities for ourselves. We don't just want to be able to say we 5x'd our money and we made money in the markets. No, we want to really make, as Chris likes to say, and everybody likes to say, Lambo money, moon money, life-changing money, all of that stuff. That's what I'm talking about. Now, why am I so excited? Because I know how to make money in a down market. So I'm going to put some screenshots right here of what's going on today from setups that I had over the last 2 days preparing for this downfall, as you can see on the screen. And that's why I'm so excited. And again, in the Patreon, guys, yes, when I set up this Patreon, subscribe, hit the like button. Let's go. Let's do this. We're going to talk about how to make money in a down market as well. So whether the market's going up or whether the market's going down, you still know how to take some time to create a setup for you to make money in the market regardless. And of course, you have to know technical analysis so you can identify those opportunities. But in the Patreon, of course, we'll go over that and we'll talk about that. So if Bitcoin bounces and bearishly retests that 11,100 support and continues lower, I think, again, that can create a great opportunity. As far as potential setup opportunities, you know, you could kind of get in like a chainlink. Let's talk about chainlink. So chainlink is back at that $12 range, 11 to 12.50, 13, that trading range right there. So if you wanted to say, all right, in case Bitcoin doesn't continue lower and this is the bounce for the continued bull trend higher, you could also say, you know, I'm going to add to my bag from the previous $12 range that I bought at. So I'll buy again right now with this $11.50, $12 range. If it goes lower, you buy it again at the next major support. But just keep in mind, you don't put 100%, and you always want to continue to put new money into market for the setups, for long-term and short-term gains, all in the same. All right. But yes, yeah, guys, that's why I'm pretty much excited. It's no big deal. And I think now what I'm doing is, and I think, you know, a lot of you guys probably are doing too, the guys who you know, understand the markets, you're looking for ways to take advantage of this middle ground right now. Bitcoin continues lower, Bitcoin continue higher. So if you already had a setup like me, you can decide I'm going to pull out early from my setup. And then if I see potentially a bounce going higher, I can pull out early from my setup, or I can create a separate setup based on whether it continues lower or it continues higher. And that, of course, you know, you have a range and you set up multiple buy and sell orders, or buy orders rather, at a particular price range, which is stop loss set. So if it does that, I do this. If it does this, I do that. All right. But let's check out the regular news, man. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with me real quick. I really wanted to get this video out because a lot of price movement going on in the market right now. So let's go take a quick look at the news. Oh yeah, first, let's take a look at, you know, all of these drops in the market. Tron is still doing very well, despite the pullback, because once a coin is in, you know, a technical scenario to where it's just a bullish situation, you know, pullbacks is going to affect it, but not as much as a lot of other coins. But let's take a look at the pullback at the markets real quick before we go into the news. So as you can see, the markets have been taking a tumble. Tron down 18% after doing very well, being up as high as 4.8%. You know, it's back down now, you know, due to Bitcoin's pullback. Most of these coins are down at least 20%, 15 to 20% in the last 3 days. So I just want to show you guys this. The market is extremely red. But it's all right though, guys, because like I said, these are great opportunities as well for people when the markets are like this. So when you see these green as well, just know that those are not the traditional tokens. Those are something else that's doing very well. If you're familiar with the market, you know that those are leverage tokens. That's why you see that green. But outside of that, as you can see, everything is pretty much down. Even Yearn Finance, the coveted Yearn Finance, Yearn Finance 2, and Yearn Finance V here, right here, YFV. As you can see, they're all down. So just want to give you guys an update, show you guys what's going on. Like I said, these are leverage tokens, so don't pay the green on mine. Outside of the leverage tokens, red, and more red. That's another leverage, more leverage. So, but all right, let's go. Let's scroll over. Let's take a look at the news. Let's see what's going on in the news. All right, let's see what we got here. V-shaped recovery from Bitcoin's biggest drop since March unlikely. I agree, and hopefully, what I'm seeing is correct. More downside. More downside. Why would you want more downside? You know, if you skip through the video, scroll back to early on the video, and you understand why. Downside is a great opportunity for new money to come into the market, for you guys and new people to be able to take advantage and earn some money and increase their investment and portfolio. All right. So I'm okay with it. IRS updates cryptocurrency tax guidance. Let's take a look at this. This is very important for us. Let's see if we can find out what they updated. Issued new guidance clarifying how cryptocurrency treated as tax purchases when they are received in exchange for certain services. The tax agency recently released a memorandum stating that an individual who receives digital currency through a crowdsourcing platform in exchange for providing services should report the convertible virtual currency as ordinary income. Yes, thank you. Not capital gains tax. Thank you. That capital gains tax has to go. That doesn't make sense for cryptocurrency. Ordinary income. Thank you. That way, you know, if you're going to trade full time, I recommend setting up a schedule. And what I mean by that is a tax code is a business. So you can properly run and manage risk, income, gains, losses, tax harvesting at the end of the year, things like that, long-term holdings. You can properly have the necessary tax guidance and understanding through a schedule to determine what is best for you and how you want to participate in the market. And also be privy, guys, that custody solutions is now being offered by major U.S. banks as well. A question was brought to the agency. Let's continue. A question was brought to the agency's attention regarding crowdsourcing for micro tasks in particular, which refers to subdividing larger tasks into smaller jobs that are distributed via online platform. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they're talking about microtransactions and probably using bots. But I guess I'll have to look into that a little bit more to verify. The IRS noted that convertible virtual currency received for these tasks, regardless of how small, nothing that sometimes payment are far less than, yes, is taxable as ordinary income, noting that sometimes payment are far less than $1. Yes, they are. Many people who are running smaller bots of $500 to $1,000, there are microtransactions where the gains on those microtransactions are sometimes only a penny or less. Just so you guys are aware of that. And that was actually kind of like a loophole early on when they mischaracterized cryptocurrency trading and investing early on the IRS. You could just do microtransactions. That was a thing. Break up your grids. But anyway, we'll talk about that on the Patreon. I know you guys probably going to dislike because I said that, but guys, trust me, it's worth it when you learn how to do this stuff. Believe me. As you saw from my screenshot earlier, the IRS has begun cracking down on taxpayers who owe on virtual currency transactions. Last year, it sent letters to 10,000 taxpayers who may have had tax liabilities. Under current U.S. tax laws, cryptocurrencies are treated like property, which is unfortunate, and that needs to change. Yes, it is your property, the same way your cash should be your property, the same way your gold should be your property. But hopefully they get that stuff sorted out over time, because it doesn't make sense to be held accountable for something that they truly do not understand still to this day. They should not be able to create situations around things they do not understand. Taxpayers who fail to pay the taxes they owe on virtual cryptocurrency transactions can be subject to penalties and interest. In more serious cases, even criminal prosecution. There's nothing criminal about that, to be in my opinion. Anyway, let's go back. So if Bitcoin crashes below 10,000, it's all over. Here's why. More sensationalism. No, it's not all over. They thought it was all over when it was at 3,800, didn't they? Or they assume if it's a lower high than the $14,000 high, then it'll go below 3,800. I don't know what you guys think. Should we take a look? 17 hours ago, let's take a look. Let's skim through and see what they could be proposing. Let's go to the second one. Now focus on the $10,000 with the Bitcoin futures trading gap set. Well, yes, there is a Bitcoin futures trading gap at the 96 to 9,900 range. I spoke about that previously, and I've spoke about that previously on videos about that possibly getting filled. Bitcoin's 2020 bull market, which is seeing book search from 4,000 to 12,000, could be brought to an abrupt end if the price moves lower than 10,000 per Bitcoin. Why do you say this? As long as this range is respected, Bitcoin is unlikely to see a prolonged bearish spell. I don't think a prolonged bearish spell is bad. And is it probable? Yes, it is very probable. 8,500 is very probable for Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, Bitcoin wick below 10,000 already, just so you guys know. I should show that on the chart actually. Bitcoin technical analysis shows that 90% of such trading gaps are eventually closed with the price sooner or later. Let me see, September 1st trade. Meanwhile, Bitcoin miners loading up. You know, and Chris reported in a trading group, you know, I told you guys about the trading group, that miners were loading up Bitcoin a couple days ago. And look what happened. About a day ago or so, he was talking about miners loading up Bitcoin and big sell-off. So, just 17 hours ago, Bitcoin was 10,700, and it dropped about $800. So, but anyway, let's go back. I don't see anything particularly pointing as to why they feel that way. Bitcoin falls most in a month as momentum shifts during rally. That's 2 days ago revealed how North Korea hackers. Here we go. All right, let's go to the news. Click on news. Latin America sends a ton of crypto to Asia and vice versa. Okay. See what else we got here. Let's see. Swiss region to take cryptocurrency for tax payments in 2021. That's good. That's an update. 3 reasons Bitcoin just tanked below 11K for the first time in a month. The main reason is technical analysis and cycles. Bitcoin crash below, Bitcoin falls almost a month. Let's see what else we got. Hacker hijacks, IRS update. Okay. California man pleads guilty in $722 million crypto fraud plot. Guys, these guys are so deep into these scams, these crypto scams now, that they actually have Google ad commercials around scams. Google ads, around scams. Bananas. Guys, let's take a look at this because I don't want, I don't need anybody being subject to any of these scams. 3 men charged in $722 million. They scammed people out of $722 million. Oh, okay. It was from April to December of last year, as it says right here. The alleged scheme operated from April 14th to December of last year. Abel, 50, promoted it to investors worldwide, the government said. He and 4 co-defendants were charged last December. One of them, Sulivu Catalin Balashi, pleaded guilty in July. Ponzi schemes have abounded in the cryptocurrency space. Very true. There are tons of them looking to take advantage of people who are unfamiliar with the markets. With projects such as BitConnect, OneCoin, and others, and others costing investors billions of dollars, particularly during the 17-18 initial coin offering boom. Listen, a lot, like I said in the previous video, and I had a video about the biggest losers in crypto, a lot of these coins are going to go away. They're never going to recover those $10,000 percentage points in losses. They're never going to do it. It's not going to happen. They've been running these scams, catching people, as you can see, for a while, and I'm glad that channels like Digital Asset News, Bitcoin Chris, Crypto Revolution, TA with Mitch Ray. I'm glad people like that I follow, and I bring it up when I come across it, are reporting that these scams, so you guys aren't taking advantage of. All right, but appreciate everybody for watching. Thank you for hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. I mean, come on, guys, let's keep this going. Let's discuss ways to make money in the down market as well. And next video, bullish or bearish, bull or bear, which one am I? I'm going to talk about it in the next video, and I'm also going to tell you my reasons why I am one or the other in my position and how I see the markets. If you care, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram at TheDollarTree. You can follow me on Instagram at I'm Leo Calm, CALM. And I have a YouTube channel, I'm Leo Calm, all right, CALM. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I should be putting up my Corvettes at Carlisle vlog, as well as my part 1 and part 2 LA vlogs pretty soon. But as you can see, I'm doing these videos as well as contract work and other things that, I'm busy with, work and everything on a day-to-day, and, trading setups. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.